Ahoy, this is Zdenka. I am a huge fan of Kamika microphones, and I can prove it. This is VM20, and I've been using it whenever I record in the studio since October 2020. And this is Boom XD D2, and I've been using it outdoors since June 2020. I've used other brands before, but I simply like the sound from these microphones. They have a brand new wireless system out which can be used with cameras, microphones and computers. This is primarily made for vloggers, YouTubers, filmmakers, live streamers, you name it. Kamika Boom XD Pro. Do you see this record button? I call it the double security, and I'll explain very soon what it does. Let's look at the system in depth, what's in the package, how to use it, let's test it. This video is sponsored by Kamika. First of all, Boom XD Pro comes in two versions, D1 and D2. In D1, you are going to get one transmitter and one receiver. If you go with a D2 package, such as this one, you are going to get two transmitters and one receiver. You can also select if you want white or black. I went with black, as everything I have is black. The whole set is in this nice carry case. Once you open it up, besides the transmitters and receiver, you will get a user manual, warranty card, reset pin, and of course a whole bunch of cables. 3.5mm mic audio input cable, wind muff, 3.5mm TRS to TRRS audio cable. That one you are going to use if you are going to be recording with a smartphone. 3.5mm TRS to TRS audio cable for Canon, Nikon, and other cameras. 3.5mm TRS to TRS cable with impedance for cameras like Sony, Panasonic, Fujifilm, and others. Basically, this is for cameras with high sensitivity. If you hear that there is explosive sound in your videos, then you need to use that cable. I use Sony a7S III and I get that as well. When I start talking, the first 3-4 words get louder and then it gets to the normal level. So that will be the solution. I'm eager to take it outside, but first let me show you how to actually use it. This is a receiver which goes onto your camera. It's small and very light. Dimensions are displayed on the screen as well as other technical specifications. The weight is only 29 grams. It's got built-in 330 mAh battery, which will give you 4 hours of usage time. This system can be used in temperatures between 0 to 50 degrees Celsius. I live in Canada and I've used other systems in colder temperatures and it was fine. Once you long press the power button, you will see all the information displayed on a screen. Here is how much battery is left. If you short press the power button, this is where you can switch between mono, stereo, and safety. What safety means is that it will output dual channel audio in mono in safety mode. One channel is normal audio and another channel is a safe audio reduced with -6 dB based on the normal audio. Audio dynamic bar is below where you can see live audio. Below, if you have one microphone connected, A will be bold and visible. If you have both, B will be bold as well, and next to it you can see output volume. Other buttons you have here are reset hole, channel output volume adjustment, USB-C charging port, 3.5mm TRS audio output port, and 3.5mm TRS monitoring port where you can insert your headphones. The exciting part is the actual transmitter, that little record button. Again, I'm gonna display all the technical information on the screen. As you can see, it's super small and light, 29 grams. It's got the same built-in battery, so you are getting again 4 hours. And as you can see, there is already a microphone, so you can just attach it to the t-shirt like this and you are ready to go. Or if you're outdoors, you will put a little wind muff over. I personally like to use the external microphone because I can easily hide it under my t-shirt. Men can have it on their shirt or use tape to tape it directly to their chest if they really want to hide it. For me, well, it's easy. I'm a woman. I just clip it onto my bra. That's why when you watch my videos where they are filming outdoors, you see me walking away from the camera. I'm still being heard, but you don't see an actual microphone. One thing I have to say and give huge credit to Kamika is for making this safety lock when you are attaching the external microphone. I've been doing YouTube for over 3 years, and with other microphones, I accidentally pulled the wire so that the audio was not recorded, and when I got home, obviously it was not a very pleasant surprise. That's not the only safety. What I'm excited about is the record button because it's got built-in 8 gigabytes memory card. So when you press this record button, it will record your voice directly to this little box. If something happens with transmission and it doesn't record to your camera, this is your backup plan. Your voice gets recorded here. Then you just plug it directly to the computer and retrieve the files. I really appreciate it as not only technology fails sometimes, but human error. Me, for example, just last week I was filming outdoors and I thought that I long pressed enough the power button on the receiver on the camera, and I was lazy enough to look at the display, and of course it was not on, so I didn't record sound. I'll be the one pressing the record button on this just to be sure. I know I will also appreciate it when I'm doing voiceovers, and yes, those are done in my closet because I want the best sound. Normally when I do them, I have to attach the microphone on the camera, bring the whole camera to the closet, and then record, take it apart, put it away. With this, you don't need to do this. You just take this microphone directly, press the record button, record, come back, upload it to your computer, and you're done. The audio gets recorded with this button in 2 hours blocks. When the 8 gigabyte storage is full, it will continue to record. It will overwrite the oldest recorded file. Kameka says that it can record up to 24 hours of audio files. The other buttons here are your charging port, reset hole, power button is also your mute button, and the pair button is below. It's been already paired in a factory, but if there's an issue, this is where you do it. Let's turn it on by long pressing the power button and see what is on the screen. You've got your signal strength here, then you have microphone status. If it is working or it is muted, next to it is paired and unpaired status with your receiver, and battery status is on the right. Below is your recording, so you have to long press the record button to turn it on and it will be flashing, so you know that it is recording. Obviously, you can see the record time here. Lastly, you can see your channel being connected and the strength of the voice or sound. Sound test is up. Right now you're listening to the sound from Kameka VM20 in the studio, so let me switch to Kameka Boom XD Pro. Now you're listening to the sound straight from the built-in microphone. Right now you're listening to the audio from the internal microphone with a wind muff over. As you can see, I just have it attached to the jacket. Let's switch to the external microphone. And now you're listening to the sound from the external microphone as it is right now attached to this jacket. Again, you can make it invisible if you like. That's what you're gonna get. This is the sound you're gonna get outdoors. And this is the sound you would get if you would be recording yourself in a studio with the external microphone. This whole time I was filming with Sony a7S III and with the cable which has impedance. I know that many of you are using smartphones, so let me show you how you would connect it with an Android phone. And here is how you would connect it to Apple. You have to use this little adapter for this phone. Well, I switched to my smartphone, which is iPhone 13 Pro. I'm recording myself in a native camera app. This is the sound you're going to get if you're gonna record yourself with the external microphone. Let's just switch to the standard smartphone microphone just to hear the difference. So now I disconnected the microphone from the smartphone. This is the sound just with a regular built-in microphone on iPhone 13 Pro. There are two more things I need to mention about this microphone. One is that Kameka recommends that you clip in this microphone in the front, not behind you, as I always do. Yes, I'm guilty of that, but you know what, with the previous version it always works fine. But for this test, I'm going to clip it in the front as Kameka is suggesting. The other thing I didn't talk about is low latency, less than 20 milliseconds. For those who are not familiar with the term latency, latency in other words means delay. The delay between sound recorded and transmitted to your camera, less than 20 milliseconds. This microphone, believe it or not, if you're in an open space like this, you can go up to 100 meters and you can still be heard. Well, I don't have an assistant here today with me, I'm here alone, so I'm gonna go as far as I feel I'm safe so the camera doesn't get stolen or anything like that. But let me go far away and see how the sound is gonna be. So if you can hear me right now, the sound is good. I'm actually turning around in all kinds of directions and I'm just walking, and I'll keep walking. Maybe I'll go faster a little bit. And I'm walking away, still walking away from the camera. If you hear me now, then it's working perfectly fine. Again, the microphone should be, the transmitter should be really on my back, but it's in the front hidden. And I'm walking, walking, walking. Now I'm quite far away, actually. I don't know what it can be, but if you can still hear me, then the sound is still getting picked up. And I'm walking away and walking away. I'm curious myself to see if I can actually be heard still. I'm probably gonna reach actually 100 meters, as it looks like it. Still walking away, still walking away. I'm almost on the other side of the field, still walking away. I think actually that's quite far. I don't think that anybody else is gonna record somebody in such distance. So let me return to the camera. Thank you very much, Kamika, for providing this microphone. I will surely use it lots. Would I change anything? The only thing I would maybe change is the battery life. A little bit more than 4 hours. Maybe I want too much. I don't know. For those interested, link to this product can be found below the video in a video description. And this is international link. It will show you the currency based on where you live. Kamika has provided 2 units. Those who watched right till the end will be very happy to find out that this is another hidden giveaway. That's why you should be always subscribed to this channel, as you never know when the next giveaway will happen. One of the units, this one, will go to one lucky winner. All you have to do is just to make sure that you are subscribed to this channel, like the video, and answer a question in the comment section below the video. Have you used any Kamika microphones before? What are you currently recording, or what type of videos you make? And what are your biggest struggles when it comes to sound? If you answer any of those or everything, you qualify to win this microphone, and it's a very good kit. Deadline is tomorrow. You have exactly 24 hours. The date is right here. The winner will be announced in the next video below the video in a comment section. The comment will be pinned to the top. Best of luck, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ahoj.